I want to introduce you to Brother Lee. How are you?
Hey, good morning, good morning. Yeah.
So you are in the
How is
office?
everybody?
Oh,
Right?
we're
Great.
good. We're doing good. We're doing
Yeah,
good.
doing good.
Brother Lee and Brother Ronald Lee. Is he your brother, cousin, or what? It's the same last name.
No. We don't have any so-called a blood relationship.
No?
Uh,
Okay.
I,
All
I
right.
can be his father actually.
Okay, I think let me do an introduction to our
Please.
brother Ronald. All right. This is the guy that you want to have in your group. But it's very hard for you to look for this kind of people. You have to attract this kind of people. So I think some of you are new to direct sales. I think some of you even new to LifeWave. And if you think of, let's say even myself as an SPD, when we talk about how we got this superstar and how brother Roy recruited brother Roy. At first, when I heard these kind of things, you must first have a little bit of worry. But I'm nobody. I don't have business. I'm just a housewife. I'm just an accountant. How I'm going to build this business? I don't have any strong engine behind me. I have the same concern as well. But later on, I found out these kind of leaders, these people who possess leadership qualities, they are not going to look for people who are very good, very talkative. No, they are looking for people who are very sincere because they just want a reliable information resources, no exaggeration, and able to get what they want. This is the thing. And then I think Ronald will explain to you about his background later, but through these few months together, Ronald is my second generation. What I can say is he really go and deal into what is the financial status of life, where he talk about what kind of back office, the system, how to use it, and he even understand how many percentage of total sales volume is paid out to distributor much longer before I was told by Emily. So this is the kind of quality when you see this kind of leader, you really got what do you call it? You really got those kind of additional bonus to your organization, because not only he can bring the sales to your organization, more important thing, he can nurture the group. So when you see people like this, okay, be sure whenever they need you, be here for them. And if you started from a very beginning, not to worry, as long as you do. For my way of growing, I'm started as a civil engineer. So when I left the field, I have no experience in direct sales as well. So I start from family, I start from relatives, slowly to my colleagues, slowly to the Grab driver, the Uber driver, and slowly build my even for the hawker center, the chicken rice shop. Auntie, do you have any shoulder pain? I have something for you. You don't need to eat medication. So I start from this, slowly started. Okay, so this is the very beginning part where you do is shamelessly sharing what we believe is true. And then slowly, you tend to attract people like Ronald, people like Mary, people like Cindy, people like Angie. So people like this who have their own dignity, their ethnic in the way they do things will come together. And this is the time where you say your growth, your organization start to be very huge. So I think without much further ado, okay, let me introduce our superstar, Brother Ronald.
All right.
Oh
Woo!
my God.
Thank you. Thank you
Great
very much. I'm
going.
not a superstar. Lah. I'm old man. A very good morning to everybody.
Yes. Good morning.
Selamat sejahtera daripada Malaysia.
All
That is
right.
greeting from Malaysia in Malay. Dan selamat pagi. By the way, I'm already 62 years old. Supposed to retire. But my brain doesn't want me to retire as much as I want to, you know. The Chinese believe that retiring means waiting to die. So we cannot retire, we have to become active. So without further ado, let me share with you my short journey in LifeWave. All right? Now, this is what happened to me after 6 months.
Wow.
So my hair are very noticeably getting darker, And okay, I look younger, but more importantly, it solved my 10 over years hypertension problem.
Wow.
My blood pressure went as high at one time when I was trading. Trading means investing online, stocks and
Yeah.
shares and forex. My blood pressure went up to 180 or 130 at one time. The doctor said I am a bloody walking time bomb.
Oh my God.
So if I have to go on medication, and I once asked the doctor, when can I stop? He said, no, you cannot stop. You have to take this for the rest of your life. So I have tried taking many kinds of what do you call a wellness products since I was being in and out of the network marketing industry, and most of the companies are dealing with health products, but it never went down. Maybe it went down a bit, but now it goes down to normal, I would say. And another very irritating problem also went away, which is my gout problem. Every year I will have about 4 to 5 very serious attack, and for the past 6 months I never have any serious attack anymore. So which is very good. All right, now. So let me just give you a little bit more detail about myself. I am a certified professional trainer by IPMA UK. Now, many years ago, I got involved with the network marketing business when I was in my 20s. And that is the time when I started to learn, and I also started to give presentation, which actually give birth to my kind of cinematic visual storytelling. I help people, I train people to construct and design presentation slide that looks like a form of storytelling. Now, my clients, including companies like Coca-Cola. Now, the network marketing industry is actually a love and hate industry for me and many of my friends. Why? Because way back about 15 years ago, we were actually at the pinnacle. We were doing very well. All of us were earning a very good income. We are driving our dream cars. We are living in our dream house. But everything collapsed. Sometimes when you are climbing the ladder of success, you never know that the wall is actually the right wall or not. It could be leaning against the wrong wall. So a right company may, nothing is permanent, I would say. Okay? So what makes me, the more important thing is what makes me come back to this industry. Now, this is two ladies which I very important in my life. I would like to introduce. The first one is the one sitting in the far left. Okay, she is my business partner, my life partner, and the mother of my 2 kids. She is Mary Koo. And the other person, which is also very important, is the person who introduced me to LifeWave. Okay, we are about the same scenario as Brother Roy. She was actually my downline before, but she is smarter than me. She makes the money from the direct selling industry. She invested into a chain of cafe, a very well-known chain of local cafe. She is actually very well-to-do. Now, one day, back in November last year, November 18, to be precise, last year, she gave me a call early in the morning. She said, Ronald, you have to take a look at this. I said, what the heck is it? This stem cell. I said, there's nothing spectacular about stem cell. There are so many people who claims that, they have got stem cell product, plus from what, placenta, apple stem cell, all kinds. So he said that this is different. This is a sticker. I said, what? So I did some research. She only gave me half a day to decide to get in or not. So I quickly went back and talked to my partner, and then she said, okay, it is because of Cindy Horn I got in. If some other people who talk to me about this, I may reject. Because during these few years, actually, there are many people, many companies who have approached me. Even there's one company who, got in touch with me through LinkedIn, which is the founder of a company. They are in Malaysia now, and they say that they have got this fantastic water. They said there's nothing special. There are so many companies selling water. So because of my connection or our relationship with Cindy Horn, we got in. We just want to try the product. Number two is because I was very curious about the product. Okay, this photo was taken way back many years ago when our Taiwanese friend, the one with the thumbs up, many of our friends also know him. He's our spiritual teacher from Taiwan.
Amen.
All right, and we were in one of I brought him to Cindy's cafe, one of her cafe. All right. Now, the reason why I got into this business, there are three very deciding factor. Everybody make decision. There is no such thing that we want to do something without a reason. Everything we do, there must be a valid reason why. Number one is this is very unique. In fact, in so many years of involvement in the MLM industry and the wellness industry, people are sick and tired and fed up of another wellness product or another fish oil or another vitamin C. There are so many. Everybody say it's good. So when this one came out, it's different. To me, it's unique. I never seen something like this in my life. And when I did some research, it says software for the human body. It made me more curious. What does it mean by software for the human body? So this is the first reason why, okay? And I found out that it was so simple. It was so easy and so convenient. Even a small kid, a 3-year-old kid will know how to use it. All right? Now, the second reason is the value. Now, I have been involved in this industry for quite a length of time, and every company, whether it's big or small, they will have beautiful mission statement. They want to save the world. They want to do this. They want to do that. To be very frank, most of them are lies. They only want to create beautiful mission statement because they want to benefit, they want to make money, they want to be financially sound one day. It may happen. Some companies are genuine. But when I look at David Smith mentioning this, it is a miracle that we can reach out to those around us and make a better place. I believe he is genuine. Amen. Why? Why do I say that immediately? Because this guy is a scientist. He is an inventor. He is not a businessman. Why does he want to take the trouble to form a company? If I am him, I would have partnered with someone and let him run the company. I will concentrate on my research and development. Or I would have sold my patent to some big pharmaceutical company and swap some shares, just like what Steve Jobs did when Disney bought over Fixstar and become rich, correct or not? But he wants to do this. Why? Because he wants to control the price. If this product if his invention would to be sold to any big pharma company, X39 today would be at least 10 times the price.
Wow.
All right. Now, these are the three very notable awards. I have went through all the award from the website. And this company is very transparent. These are the three notable to be mentioned award. Number one is honorary degree, doctorate degree. This one is you cannot buy. You must be doing something great. that people, to the society or to the world, then people will honor you with this. The second one is the Who is Who award. This is also something you cannot buy.
Right.
And he's being recognized as a lifetime member in the Who is Who award. And the third one is the Ethos award, the DSA, the Direct Selling Association award. Just like the Malaysia is DSAM, Direct Selling Association of Malaysia. And this is this award, only one of this award a year that is awarded to the company with sustained commitment to product innovation. So they must have something that is exceptionally great, a product that they invent themselves in order for them to earn this award. So this is my second reason. The third reason is they are the guinea pigs. It has been proven. Come on, people like them are using the product. You cannot. And then this image, this photo, I downloaded from LiveWave official website. If they are not using the product, I tell you, LiveWave would not last until today. They would have gone bankrupt. They would have been sued. You know, in US, anybody can sue anybody. There are some network marketing companies who have been sued and they have to pay 200 millions.
Wow.
You know, you can Google, there are a few. So with this, it has to be genuine. And these people, they would have asked permission, you know, for them to put, you have to be very careful. So this is the third reason why. And somehow with this letter, I managed to find online. This is a very powerful letter, I would say. Come on, WADA and the Olympics.
Yeah.
Now, even with the three reasons why I choose to come back, but there are some doubts, there are some questions. I was introduced back in November last year. We are at the second lockdown, MCO, we call MCO 2.0. Now it is MCO 3.0 in Malaysia. We are facing the most challenging time. This is the new normal. Our what do you call we are restricted. We cannot travel inter-district. We cannot travel interstates unless we got approval. Even during the MCO 2.0, we are allowed to go out, but we are restricted, very, very much restricted. So we can only, if we can go out and meet people, some of our friends don't even want to meet us. You know what I mean? They don't even want to meet us. So we are very restricted. So this is one question whether we should start building the business or not. Because at that time, we haven't even got our own product yet. Now, second question is people are dying. Business are dying. You see, this is one of the image I managed to get. They literally put out a banner and asking the public to support. Business are dying. Their people are closing down the business. So is this a good timing? We are in the midst of an economic recession. The third question is this the right timing? I mean, right place, of course, it rendered in Malaysia. Right product, I believe so, because people are waiting for something very unique. But whether this is the right timing or not. You know, there was one period of time I got nothing to do. I even go out and do Grab food. Grab food is, this is Grab food. Of course, I don't use a bicycle. Just to be active, you know. So, this is three questions. But I believe that this is going to be the next disruptor in the wellness industry.
Yeah.
This is going to be a disruptor. If I am right, it is not to mention about the financial benefit. This is going to benefit a lot of people. I'm going to help a lot of people.
Amen.
All right. Just like when Uber came in because people are fed up of the taxi industry. So Grab is the company that bought over Uber in Malaysia. Airbnb rise so fast because people are sick and tired to pay so much for a hotel, for a night stay, you know. So I believe that because when something is affordable, I was in the I was the last company that I worked was Ericsson Telecommunication. I was selling mobile phones back 30 over years ago. Mob- the phone that you install into your car. So at that time the market was not big because it's not affordable. One unit costs about 12,000 ringgit. But today we have got this small little smartphone which is so affordable, the market becomes very big. This is going to be a big thing. Right. Now, and then this is also going, another consideration is it has to be global. Because today is not talking about 15 years ago. Any companies that is Asian based or Asian companies, I would not even consider. Because I have been involved. We have been involved with an Asian company before. We know how difficult it is because they can change their mind to their own benefit. That's how our network collapsed. 50,000 people in our network collapsed. Not overnight, of course, over a period of time. So this has to be a global business and it has to be internet based. And somehow this is a company with a product with zero competition. Now, so the moment when we decide to get involved in this business, so we gather and form our first mastermind group. So these are the 5 people that we got started in November. So Guanjun being the first in line that is recruited by what do you call Jinlong. Then Cindy, actually I'm the third, not second generation. I was sponsored by Cindy, then came Alex, then came Sylvia. So we formed our first mastermind group and we decide, because all of us were together with our previous company, that Asian company. So what we need to do is, I told them, we cannot wait for the company to come. We have to set up our own system. Because if you do not have a system to do the business, you will be doing the same thing over and over and over again. So with our past experience, we know that we have to have a system. So we came out with this system and this team. The name actually was suggested by Cindy Horn because in Malay, Sinaran means ray of light. We just changed the S to an X. All right, so the training and all the material is done by me, but I believe that we are going to be the most versatile team in Malaysia because Guan Chun speaks a very good Chinese. He will handle the Chinese presentation. Cindy Horn speaks very good Bahasa Malaysia in Malay because she studied Malay literature and I specialize in English. And Alex Ling and Sylvia Lai is also very experienced and they are the second in line to pick up the training as well. So every one of us wanted to build the business fast. So we come up with an idea of how to get going and to build the business fast. And of course, we have to test it out. The only way is to get into action and massive action, not just action, massive action.
Yes.
Because action builds excitement, excitement builds growth. You cannot do, if you are seriously building an MLM business, you cannot do it slow. Because when you do it slow, there is no momentum. You have to do it fast. So within the first, I think 3 weeks, I recruited 9 people. We have to do it first. I believe Cindy and Guan Chun also recruited many, many people during the first month in the business. All right, now. And we know that we have to take control. We have to present our business. We cannot just ask people to join Jinlong Group and attend their training, and and probably we shake leg at home, and the money will come. No, there's no free lunch. So the sooner you take control, you hold the mic and present, the faster you will build your business. So we have to make technology work for us. It is not 15 years ago, those days, where we have to, call people, to come for meeting, to come for presentation, and then we have to go and we have to drive, we have to fetch them. It's so tedious. It's so time consuming. Today with technology, even I have to put my training up online. I've got no choice. So I invested. Being a trainer, I have to invest. I have to invest in a proper webcam, proper, what do you call PA system. I use more like a PA system, So you have to invest. So that's what I asked Guan Chun to invest in a proper computer. You must have proper internet. You cannot use the handphone internet. It's not stable. And the last person that I literally actually forced her was Cindy Horn. I took her to Section 14, the digital mall, to buy a laptop. You cannot use the phone because why? You can use the phone to register people, but you cannot use the phone to do training. So she listened to me. I told her to buy a computer. This is something that you have to invest. You don't need to invest everything, but at least one laptop. So another thing is we have to develop the lion's attitude. We cannot be a lamb. We need the strength, the courage, and the leadership to lead our group, even though we do not have our group yet. So we know that the importance of training. All of us agreed that to attend all the trainings and events that Team Sinaran conduct, and regardless of whether it is in Chinese, in English, or in Malay, or any kind of a training. Every one of us have, unless we have got something very important, because all of us are stuck at home. So training and developing people is important. There is no shortcut. It is the only way to build a successful network marketing business. You have to empower yourself first before you can empower others. If you cannot do training, you cannot train them to do their training. And you will have to do the training for the rest of your life. So this is the only way. And we were doing that, but our turnout is not great. And our volume also is not really that great at that time. But people are coming in, is growing. But in March, when the company starts to open, the grand opening of Malaysia, even though we cannot go to the company, so the company did an opening sales of 7 million in that month. I believe that our group contributed, I do not know how many percent, because all the 5 of us move up in ranking just in a couple of 1 to 2 months. Move up in ranking, which means to say that the volume are coming in, because I experienced myself. That month, my income grow, I think, about 4 to 5 times. All right? So all of us move up in ranking. And now today, we have more. We never knew that we could build up the Malay market so fast. So thanks to Johnson and Agnes, she recruited Zabeda, and Zabeda recruited Fatima, and Fatima recruited Sophia. And the best part is Sophia moved up first. And when somebody at the bottom down the line move up in ranking, you better be happy. Why? Because you are lighting up the fire from the bottom. That's how you do it. You do not boil water from the top. You put fire at the bottom. When somebody move up from the bottom, you better, it's a good sign, because it will start to build excitement upwards. And that's how it went up. Now, So until today, just as July 2021, Team Sinaran, we have one presidential director, which is our Ng Guan Chun. We have got two executive director, one senior director, 12 directors, and 85 manager. I think today we have reached more than 100 manager already, just in a short span of about a couple of months, less than a year. So you have to do it fast. You have to do it even during pandemic, because we can use technology. It's even easier actually to invite people. So this is very important. Gratitude is important. Now, a lot of people say, Ronald, you can do it because you guys are so experienced. But it's not true. Because we have got a lot of baggage. You know, when we start talking to people from our former company, people that we have been worked together, you know what? The first thing, my downline all been sponsored by you already. Now only you come to me. You know, they still have this, which is wrong. You being an upline or senior before does not make you a senior for the rest of their life. Cindy Horn was my senior. I recruited Cindy before. Today she is my upline. She is my senior. Guan Chun was from another line, nothing to do with us. But today he is our senior. Alex Ling was my senior. He was the 001 in my previous company. But today I recruit him. So more importantly, when you recruited someone with experience is, are they willing to start from zero again? If they are carrying the baggage from the previous company, they are going to bring you more problem, which is very important. So we have to start again. This is called, we have to relearn. We have to unlearn and relearn. Very important. So today I am very grateful for Cindy Horn because she thought about me into this business. Even though I told her before, I do not want to get involved in the MLM business anymore. Because I am already 60 years old, I want to concentrate on my second passion, which is training. But she still think of me because she knows that this is something very unique. So I changed my mind. I take back my words. Because for this, I am very grateful for her, and it will change my life. It is going to change a lot of people's life. And the only way to do this business, and when we look back, why we can build this business so fast, because we are not financially driven. Most of us, Cindy Horn, myself, and Guan Chun, we have got other source of income. Even though our previous network have collapsed, it does not matter. So what we are doing is, today we are focusing on helping people. If you focus on being engaged in a worthy cause, the money is the byproduct. It will come by itself. Believe me. Just go out and share with your friends and tell them what happened to you and what is going to happen to them. Ask them to try this product because they have never seen this in their life, as I have never seen this in my life. And miracle will happen. So with this, I want to say thank you to Brother Roy for inviting me to share my very short journey. We are still very young. We are still not, our foundation is still not solid yet. I told all of them it takes 5 years, at least 5 years, for us to strengthen our foundation and our base. And even though our business actually goes to many countries already, it is still not strong yet. We need time to build. So thank you very much for those in Team Sinaran for the support that you all gave us. Because of your presence, it also gave us a lot of encouragement and a lot of excitement in the team. So thank you very much. I believe that we are going to, like what Brother Rick says, this is going to be the last one.
Amen.
This is
That's
the last.
right.
I want to retire. I want to become a grandfather. But probably this is going to be the one that you are not going to stop. Because why? Because we are doing this for the good cause. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you
Great
once again,
job.
Brother Roy and team.
Thank you
Yeah.
all.
Great job, Brother Ron.
Woo, amazing. That was a great sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very exciting day. So let's build this and we're going to go from there. I wish you all the best. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and have a great day.